Alright, good afternoon. It's definitely not morning. Hitchhiking Europe, day 50. 50. Sorry for the late start. I slept in a little bit. Oh, there, yep. First message is beep. I love it. It's continuity. Where we ended last night, we start today. So late start. I don't know where Jerome is, actually. I haven't heard him all morning. I slept in, but I haven't heard him all morning. So I don't know where Jerome's at. Not necessarily sure what my plan is. He's gonna show me some stuff today, but I don't know where he is. So in that case, I don't know, I'm having some tea and some of these biscuit things, which are pretty good. But Zedzy's afternoon. Toy Town Assassin, good afternoon. Account number 99, hello. And Pabe, beep. Beep is right. I'm gonna grab another of these biscuit things. Before chat gets busy, can you tell me how many rides you had to get back from Adair yesterday, as none was added? It was just one ride to get from Adair back to Newcastle West. Stego, what's up? Drunken Master, good morning. Maria, Listvac, hi. Did you sleep well with the beep? Yeah, I did. I don't even remember being annoyed by it last night. I toned it out. Coming to Scotland. Already did on this trip. Beep. There we go. Morning, Subweeder. Well, afternoon for me. I don't know what time it is there. It's your morning. Good morning. Yeah. Is Jerome back? I don't know where Jerome is. Like, I slept in, but I have not heard him all morning. Maybe you got up early and went out into town. Like, he didn't sleep here. He was somewhere else for his card game thing. I don't know where he is. That's the please replace my backup battery beep. Don't have one. I missed you. Where do you go in Scotland? Started kind of eastern, went up through Edinburgh, then north. But not up the main A road, like took the whoop around the east kind of coast-ish, but not fully coast. Anyway, reconnected up in Inverness, then up to John O'Groats through Wick, then Thurso, then back down through Inverness, then through what was the mountainous place called? Fort Williams or something? Fort William? And then down to Glasgow. And then to the coast and took a ferry to Belfast. Morning, or afternoon, Trixie. OG Mr. Yadi, good morning / afternoon. Well, I don't know what to do with my day now. My host isn't here. I could just leave. I still have his key. I guess I'd have to walk out, lock the door behind me, place the key somewhere, and then email him where I put the key. Dainty Angela. Hello. Not sure what my... What do I do? Oh yeah, it's in my pocket. Yeah, yeah. Post the key through the letterbox. Doesn't have one on the front door. Rudy, let's get away from that beep. Like, yeah, there's a few things he wanted to show me today, but not here. I only got 4 hours of daylight left. Something in Dingle about interview or something for a radio station, something like that. He did. But I'm not sure that's been discussed more than in passing. Devilmaker afternoon. Is that beeping the smoke alarm? Yeah, low battery. That was the Martin Legendary Brahmin of the Year. Nope. I was done with the day by the time I got back here. Like, will this only run for so long and then the battery fully dies and then there will be no more beeping? Because they still need a certain amount of power to make this beep. Like, I understand it'd be a long time. But eventually it must die. Boop. What are you eating? It's like a... I don't know. Some kind of breadish pastry thing. I don't know if it's on main supply, but then why does it need to replace the battery if it's on the main supply? Wait, in case the power goes out and you still need power. Anyway. This has been beeping 8 years since I moved here. And it's just a sound you enjoy. It's a scone. It's not a muffin. I guess it's scone-ish. Beep has been worth it for the chat content. I like people trying to time the beep. Now there's a delay, but it's good. And checks the backup battery to make sure that if there's power cut, it can still run on the battery. Okay. Hey, Drunken Master, that was really good. That was really good. Wow, you guys timed it. You guys, you know your timings. I just am imagining like 15 people, like they got like a stopwatch going and like on their phone or they're counting it out and they're really good at counting at precise intervals. And they're like, all right, here we go, we're getting close here. All right, and 3, a 2, a 1, beep. Well, I guessed it was 15 seconds out on this one. With the delay, there's our 15-second delay then, I guess. Oh, that's nice. I don't know where I'm going. We kind of decided I'm investing a bunch of money in a setup here, and to kind of give you guys your money's worth, your cheers worth, we decided to postpone the cross-dress hitchhiking until we have that set up that we can be more reliable, better quality. I think, because sometimes things will be working and everything will just crash and burn, and it's like, that's it. I can't. That's all I can do. That's happened like 2 or 3 days. Now, I just feel really bad if we were doing the cross-dress hitchhiking day, and like an hour into it, everything just crashed and burned, and it's like my modem's fucked up. Like, I need the internet. Can't get the internet. The modems won't connect to the internet. So I think it's a good idea to postpone it. I'm 100% going to do it, and you guys can remind me every day if you wish. I just want it to actually get your money worth.
Show you how the pioneers hitchhiked.
You guys cheered a lot. Lots of cheering. In somebody's kitchen. Yeah, it's Jerome's kitchen. He let me stay at his place in Dingle, and there's letting me stay at his place in Newcastle West here. County Limerick, Ireland. Bobby Botless. Morning. Oh shit. Baby shoe. Thank you very much for the host. And welcome to the low battery fire alarm stream, where we get 1 beep a minute. 1 beep a minute is what we're here for. Just wait for it. Welcome to Hitch. I plan on hitchhiking today. I'm in a guy's house who let me stay at his house, who met me on the street in Dingle, Ireland, but then gave me a place to stay at his other house here in Newcastle West, County Limerick, Ireland. So that's why I'm sitting here in the kitchen, but I don't know where he is. He went out to play card games last night and he never came back. He never came back. So I'm just sitting here eating this scone and drinking some tea. But thank you very much for the host, Baby Shoe. Appreciate that. My Asia trip's coming soon. We'll do something. Some kind of collaboration. I don't know how good. We'll try to hitchhike in Taiwan. That'll be fun. Now there's Newcastle in Ireland. It's specifically Newcastle West. I don't know. So it's not just Newcastle, it's Newcastle West. Emphasis on the West. Have you tried emailing him? That would probably be a good thing to do. See, the thing is, I only got 4 hours of daylight left, so what do you think, guys? Should we, like, email him, be like, I'm gonna go hitchhike, and then maybe if he, like, he's out, then he wants to, like, show me some places, then maybe he can pick me up and show me some places.
Everything good is nasty. No one rides for free. But there ain't nothing good unless you play with it. Yeah.
Don't want to just hang out here all day. It's a beautiful day outside. It's a beautiful day outside. I need to be outside. Have you been to Galway yet? Yes, I have. Evan Doyle. I went through it on my way south. I was going like Sligo, Galway, and then south this way. Beetham Kid. Oh wait, no. Cheetham Kid. My thing was cutting off part of it. Cheetham Kid. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Twitch Hikers. Thanks for using the Twitch Prime sub. Hitchhike. Just buy a new battery. I've got lots of batteries. I just have the wrong batteries. Art of Van Gogh. Thanks for the bits. My bags are all packed. I'm like ready to roll. Couldn't get the shower to work. So the thing like became powered, and then I like turned the thing on, but it was just a small stream of water, and it was very cold, and I'm like, I'm too weak for that. I'm too weak. You get your shoes on and enjoy the day. My shoes are on. Tilly Mint, hi. Gonna go on a hike and I'll take you with me at Hitch. Sounds good to me. That sounds like a good idea. Whose house is this? Jerome's. Yeah. Just hook one of my batteries up to it. Jerome will never replace it. Yeah, you hook up a 20,000 mAh battery. How much does a 9-volt battery have? Like, albeit these batteries, their output's 5 volt, 1 or 2 amps. Anyway. Gonna put on the immersion before the shower. I did. It's like a power thing, like the little string on the thing. You turn it on, the light turns on. You're like, oh yeah, now it's power to the shower. Baby Shoe said you're looking very pale and needed lots of sun. It's Ireland in winter. I don't know what you want from me. Have you heard anyone say top of the morning? I have not, okay? have an extra key or not? I do have an extra key. So if I do leave, I'll have to somehow get it back in the house or hide it somewhere. Ah. Woo! Okay. So, yeah, I guess I don't know what to say. I'm gonna go hitchhiking. Thanks for the house. I left the key somewhere. No, Alan never says that phrase. I think you're correct in that statement. But people say it to me every day through chat. Okay. Leave locked door, punch hole in window, put key inside. Let me just look at this for a second. I don't like how they do some of these locks, you know? When you're inside, you have to use the key to lock the door. But from the inside, you need the key to unlock the door as well. So like, you know, you want to get out really quickly, for whatever reason, you gotta use the key. I'd rather the key be inside than underneath something outside. She was inside yet? I don't know. Where? Almost everywhere I go in Canada. Alright, ZZ sounds good. Really? Bit rate. We lost connection completely. We're doing really good on the connection front. That's great. Haven't changed anything. Anyway. Then we have desync, and then blah 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 blah. Working yesterday without no rep. Yeah, I see where you're coming from. And then the Vodafone signal was working a lot better, I think, because it's being routed in a very different way, and Vodafone was more comfortable with that than how it was before. Do you have anyone here? No? We're just gonna be lagged and desynced until I do it. Still like tea more than coffee in Ireland. That's been my analysis. Yeah, I have to tie my shoes. Gonna get a gun runner backpack. But personalized. Because I already got a backpack. I already got a big backpack. So I have to integrate it with that somehow. Tie my shoes down here. That's the back door. Oh, is that the front door? Yeah, Zedzy's is right. Personalized wearables with the stream address on it. Oh, we'll have merchandise at some point in the future. Or now we're making like a channel logo. Just something neat that you can kind of be universal for the channel. Meet stream snipers or randoms when you travel. With hitchhiking, random people.
Oh yeah, Bob.
Where,
Everything good
like,
is nasty.
meeting people, places to stay and stuff.
Ain't nothing good
A
unless you
healthy
play with
mix. Dr. Lay, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Twitch Hackers. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put an antenna on you, because we're not using you right now. Antenna. Yeah. That's crazy, Geo. Thanks for the bits. Appreciate that bit. There you go in this pocket. Is Jerome not? Jerome didn't stay here, and Jerome's still not here. I don't know where Jerome is. I lost Jerome. Jerome's still playing cards. They go hard. How many cups of tea per day? Well, yesterday I had 1 coffee and 1 pot of tea. Let me just look at. Yeah. Can you not spin around like that? Ever see Jerome again? I don't know. I'm just analyzing the mail slot. Okay. No, it's lagging right now. Okay. Find a piece of paper to write on then. Oh, this looks like a blank piece of paper. Blank? Oh, this is blank. I want to write on something important. Utilized. There's so much paper though. Oh, these papers. I was confused as well. Okay. Pen. Pencil. Okay, that's right. You go over there. You go over there. You come over here. Okay. Jerome. Iginla. Help me craft a note. Jerome. Fucking connection. Why is it so bad? It really shouldn't be that bad. Must be in Gaelic. I cannot thank you enough for the kind generosity you've shown me since we met. Continue with I love you. I'm sorry for leaving you. Take care, Trevor. Is that actually? This is a nicely sharpened pencil. See, but like if he comes back and he's around, then he can come pick me up if he's in there, because he wanted to show me around a few places. Jerome, you demand. Thank you for giving me a place to stay yet again. Okay, let me just thank you for giving it again. Let's see you again. I think I might hitch in the direction of Ross Lair. Why not wait for a ride from him? Because I don't know where he is, and I don't want to wait all day. Hitchhiking direction Rosslare. I don't know which way I'd take there. Do I have to? Anyway. Direction Rosslare. People ever.
We'll go through, there's 3 places now I'm going to take you, if that's okay with you.
Okay.
We'll go up to the tunnel and we'll do the GSG, okay, a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Then there's a castle in Glenquin where there's a beautiful view right across the Golden Vale.
Okay.
Okay. And there's a Mass Rock where in penal times Catholic masses were, when they were prohibited, they were celebrated by locals. You'll see it's a fairly spectacular place as well. Right. Just see now if I have my Wellington boots in case I need them. I have good walking boots anyway, yeah.
Oh wait.
I'll bring those. Ooh. Okay. I would leave that unless you have a specific need for it. Do you need it?
I think after that I'll start continuing on.
Oh, that's fine.
Rosslare way. So
Yeah,
I
perfect.
can bring it with me at that point.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
I was wondering, I was hoping maybe that we could do something in the radio studio, but what time do you need to leave by if you're going to Rosslare?
Are we going to? Is that today?
Well, I had hoped we'd do it tomorrow, but that's not a problem.
Oh, okay.
But you need to be on your way. We'll go on if you want to now.
Yeah.
It's entirely up to you.
All right.
If you want to do the 3 places I'm suggesting,
Yeah.
we can do it now because we'll be back in an hour.
Yeah.
And we can decide what to do after that.
Okay. All right. I'll just bring my bag with me just in
Yeah,
case.
well, that's fine. You know where to put it in the car. In my car.
Yeah.
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 So put the bag across the back seat.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Were you okay overnight?
Yeah. No, it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Set.
I'll bring this out. So no booze in case I need.
Should we do the radio? Maybe we should stay another day. What do you think? Sure. Oh, this way? That way. Yes, radio? Alright. Radio.
Ah, good man. Did you go out after that, or did you rest?
I was burnt out, so I rested. Yeah.
Wise man.
Yeah.
You need to take that off, I'd say, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Alright, I need one thing, or 2 things from here first.
So you feel you need to move on?
Wow. That radio thing does sound interesting, so maybe I'll stay for that.
Yeah, do. Stay the night.
Alright. That sounds good.
And are you sure you need to bring all that with you?
Well, now that we say that, you know what? I'm just gonna bring it.
Reorganise yourself.
It's all good.
Sure, yeah. It should be in the car anyway. You won't be carrying it anywhere.
To lock the... I have to go up. Yeah, I had the stuff you're defrosting. Yeah.
And was it okay?
Oh yeah, it was good.
And there should be butter. Did you find butter? Haze?
Sure.
I don't know. Put it in the pocket.
The water's from.
By then I was about to write a note and
The 6 overnight, then veering westerly, force 5 or 6. Visibility poor.
Offers available online at homestoreandmore.ie.
oh yeah, yeah, fully set up.
Home Store and More. Believe what we say. There's even better savings.
At Volkswagen, what drives us is driving you into the future. That's why we have advanced technology upgrades available across our 191 range. And with PCP finance starting from 1.9% APR and purchase contributions of up to €2,500, you can look forward with confidence to your driving future. Visit Volkswagen.ie or your local Volkswagen retailer today. Finance is made under a hire purchase agreement and subject to lending criteria. Deposit required. Terms and conditions apply. Purchase contributions only on finance contracts. Volkswagen Bank GmbH Branch Ireland is authorized by the Federal Financial Supervisory Authority in Germany and regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland for conduct of business rules. Visit Volkswagen.ie for further information.
This is RTE Radio 1 at 1 o'clock.
You're listening to This Week with David McCullough and Justin McCarthy. Coming up on the programme.
As Taoiseach Leo Varadkar meets Irish soldiers serving in Mali today, we speak to the family of one soldier unable to rent a home on army wages. And we hear from the head of the soldiers' representative body.
I'm really struggling with this connection, and the Vodafone connection doesn't work through the RTMP server really well. So I might have to go direct to Twitch, but then we're going to be going offline and online all the time. We'll see.
Dr. Dermot Martin about abortion, homelessness, and his own future.
And in the first of our party leadership interview series, we'll be joined by Ruth Coppinger, Richard Barrett of Solidarity and the People.
Whatever works best, yeah. Because I have constant problems with Vodafone, but it was actually surprisingly reliable yesterday going direct to Twitch because I chose ingest servers closer to where it actually is going from. Where if I go through the RTMP, it goes through San Jose. RTMP server in Ireland would be better. So maybe on that line, but then my main internet connection line is through AT&T's global roaming network, so it has to go through Dallas, Texas anyway. It has to go through Dallas, Texas. Okay, that'll be interesting. Radio interview.
guarantees from
Okay.
Brussels.
Let's turn that down too. It's just a little in the background. West Island has not been so good for streaming. Feels bad, man. I agree with you. It was working pretty decent yesterday compared to what it has been, I guess. But it's been annoying. I don't know what radio station is. It's fine. It's fine. Now he's taking me to a tunnel. We'll lose connection in there. Like 99% chance. And then 2 other places, which I have low expectations for the signal that we'll get in those places, so it'll be fun. I don't know what we're gonna do with the rest of today then. If I'm gonna stay tonight and hitchhike tomorrow, or do radio interview tomorrow. I want to hitchhike today. Oh. Radio. It's gonna be weird. Hitch pat around town? What does that mean? Good afternoon, Messiah. How's it going? Quite more on his connections. See what we can get ourselves into. What to do today? Carpe diem, seize the day. I don't know what type of day to seize. BBC? No, I think it's a local radio station. Like, fairly localized. Ooh, I got a Mars bar in my pocket. It'll give you a new experience out of your comfort zone. It's a cool chance. Yeah. Maybe we find out the radio station. You know, you can like listen to the radio online. You don't necessarily have to be able to like pick up the radio broadcast waves here. Like, maybe you guys can listen to my radio thing. Why do I think hitchhiking was hiking? Quite often when people don't really know what hitchhiking is, and I tell them hitchhiking, the prominent word they hear is hiking. So they're like, "Oh, you're hiking?" Like, well, like I do some walking, yeah. Mars bar in your pocket, please to see us. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. BBC have a lot of local stations too. Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to inquire more. Do we do best hike around the town? Oh, we could. Yeah, like a bit later, we could still catch a couple rides for fun.
No.
All right.
We're ready to rock and roll.
Ready to rock and roll. I like it. All right. Where are we headed? It was
We'll go up to the railway first.
Railway. All right.
Is there something coming on the other side here?
Oh.
Will they let me out? Yeah. We'll go railway, then Newcastle, Massrock.
Sounds good to me. These all right around town, or is any of them a bit of a commute?
Oh, it's about halfway between here and where we went for our meal last evening.
Quite close.
Which is near.
Yeah.
And the others are equidistant, really.
Okay. The radio station thing tomorrow. What's the radio station called again? I remember we talked about it before.
West Limerick 102 FM.
Yeah.
I must ring them now and see. I might even be able to do it this evening or tonight. It depends.
Okay. Is that small locally run, or is it owned by a larger? Is that like a small locally run radio station, or is it owned by like a larger syndicate?
It's community run.
Oh, nice.
Community run and operated.
So how was the card game last night?
Card game was grand. It ended at about 2 o'clock. To about 2 o'clock when I got to bed.
Yeah.
So as you can gather, I didn't get up until about 9:30.
That makes sense.
So we had a good game. 6 of us played.
Yeah.
We had one sub. One lady that normally plays wasn't available. So it was good fun. And the pub was nice and pleasant. Little bit of noise, mostly made by us card players.
And is there anything at stake in your card games, or is it for fun?
Oh yes, we played. You win 2 sticks. 2 sticks is the first that makes 2 games, and they win the game. And they would just keep playing €2, 2 sticks.
Okay.
So you could have it where we played 3 2s, so you could have 3 1s, and then the final game is the winner. So you play quite often. The same pair win the first 2 games, and we pay up. And there was quite a bit of that last night, where people won the first 2 games. Quite often you get 3 1s, and then you might have we play 45. Everybody could be 40 at the end, and then we're depending on the last hand of cards dealt to finish that particular game.
Okay.
So, what card games do you play?
I play some online poker on occasion.
Very
Texas
good.
Hold'em.
Yes.
But I can't say I play too many card games.
We play classic poker in Drumcollar on a Thursday night. It's traditional poker, jacks to open all of the time. And then if we play a cash game, it rises if it ain't open. So if nobody has jacks, the next deal goes queens, as you're aware, kings, aces back, down to jacks, and eventually somebody opens. It's a rare thing for it to go from jacks to aces and back to jacks, but sometimes it does. Now this is the viewing point here, and you'll see right out over the Golden Vale. So we'll get down into the railway track. The railway track comes across there. You see, you have a fine view of the countryside. Slightly misty and clouded. Normally you'd see the Galtee Mountains, which are in Tipperary. Oh yes, Knockfearna was mentioned, so we need to go there as well at some point. Knockfearna is in that direction. You can see it with the masts on top of it.
Oh, okay, that's it over there. All right.
So we'll come out and do our trek here. I'll get my Wellingtons.
Wellingtons. Oh, just. Okay. Stream signal still working great? Yeah. Fuck yeah. Thanks, signal. Good stuff.
Now, you're okay for lock now?
Yep.
So everything is locked.
Really?
In the 1880s
when they put it in? Okay.
And because it was steam engines, houses that were in close proximity to the railway line were replaced. They built new houses with slate roofs.
Okay.
The old catch, you've seen it in Adair.
Yeah.
The old catch, the sparks off the trains would burn the houses.
Yeah.
House fire. Along here, but
no.
It's very much walked upon.
Is it?
Yeah. Smaller tunnel. This goes all the way to Rathkeil, which is about maybe 12-14 miles on.
Okay.
And in the other direction, probably about another 9-10 miles.
Mm-hmm.
So you have about 40 kilometres of that way out there.
Have you walked the whole thing?
I've never walked it from one end to the other in one go.
But you've probably walked each section?
Of it,
yeah.
At different times.
Yeah.
Probably a mile or two at the time, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been to the to the walking on the Rathkeil end, Ballingran end. This and Devon Wood is my favourite part of it. The train went over the bridge here, which was the opposite. What happened below? It went under the bridge. Managed to get 2.3 million, I think.
Yeah.
Or is it 3.2? I get confused. But it's significant money. And this particular story in terms of the local people that initially drove it, because there was a certain amount of resistance from landowners because they felt walkers might be encroaching on their property.
Yeah.
But everybody has bought in now. For a while it took, you know, convincing.
All the landowners are okay with it now, you mean?
Yes, around here, but when you get across the border into Kerry, people had done strange things, like they'd taken possession of the ground and in a couple of cases put milking parlours and standing areas for cattle because it was quite convenient.
Yeah.
What had been the railway property. The property is actually, well, this has been transferred now from Chorus Pereirn was the national transport company that had ownership of the railway lines. So they would have passed this to the local authority in recent years. But they still own part of the lands in Kerry, where the old unused tracks, or where the tracks had been. You see, they also conveyed the telecommunication system along the side of the line.
Yeah.
So where the railway went, the telegraph infrastructure was.
Are those still active lines?
They would be, yes. But landline telephone is very much challenged in terms of its use and future here.
Yeah, I really don't know many people that, like, it's pretty much been phased out
Yes.
in Canada in most places, unless you're in a poor signal area.
Correct. I used to have landlines in both places, but the service deteriorated, so I rely on mobile now.
Okay. The service for landlines deteriorated.
Yes, it did. Yeah.
Really?
Because the state at one stage, up until the 90s, ran and managed the communication infrastructure.
Yeah.
Then it was sold off, I think, into the hands of Babcock and Brown, an Australian corporate conglomerate. And I think they may have sold it on again.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure where ownership of the infrastructure for what was Telecom Éireann now rests.
Interesting. We still have a landline at your home here?
Pardon?
You still have a landline at Newcastle, was it?
No,
or
I don't operate landlines
at all.
I don't use them anymore.
Yeah.
Purely because I had major difficulty in getting adequate service.
Interesting.
They were out of action more often than they were up and running.
Yeah, so why pay for that service?
Yeah, exactly, and you paid well for it. And I think the ultimate insult, for want of a better way of putting it from my point of view, was one day when the telephone hadn't worked for a while. Somebody who eventually came to give me assistance suggested that I plug out my phone and go to the property next door and plug it in and see if it worked in that house.
That's their problem solving, yeah.
Incredible. We don't know who lived next to us, never mind asking them to take out and do their phone and test ours.
Well, this is quite nice here.
You can see the amount of excavation that had to be done on the lead into the tunnel.
Yeah, for sure.
You're probably 25 to 30 metres into the hill at this point. And we probably have left another 6 behind us. A lot of blood, sweat and tears went in. If you went to Garden Centre in southwest London, you'd probably pay 30 sterling for one of those. They all, oh my, the tunnel is closed for some reason, but you can see what
we can check it out, yeah.
Get as far as it. And did you have a signal as you approached the tunnel?
Yeah, coming up. Was the last time you walked through the tunnel?
Last summer.
Last summer.
I was up here last summer. Probably in June.
Okay.
And I think prior to that, our Director of Services, he's now in charge of the tourism and community portfolio, Gordon Daly. He's got Director of Service for this area with the council, and he came up here and it was his first time.
Mm-hmm. I wonder why they've got all the fences up. It doesn't seem that.
No, there was no need in my view.
Yeah.
The house is a nice vantage point where it's situated. You'd have great difficulty getting planning there. It'd make you come further down the hill.
Mm-hmm.
To build it into the hill rather than have it.
The landscape.
Yeah. Now we'll go next to Glenquin Castle, which is in the hills over here. It was a Norman lookout point from, I think, the 12th, 13th century.
Okay.
That was the drop-in centre there for a number of years. The family that owned the hotel owned those lands.
So drop-in centre meaning?
The hotel, the Devon Hotel, where we went last night.
Mm-hmm.
And it was something like a garden centre. So people came there mainly on a Sunday afternoon to walk about, and I think they may have had not animals but unusual fowl. Today, isn't it? Yes, that can be a problem.
I think I might be, yeah. End of this month.
That is in flower much earlier than normal.
Because of how mild it's been?
Because of how mild the winter has been. You'd
Yeah.
normally get that mid-February.